Hi, it's John here from Mindset Universe. In this video, I'm going to help you to reduce anxiety before public speaking. And by the way, check out the links in the video description below for more great ways to reduce worrying. And there's also a free anxiety journal which I just know you're going to love. So, what is the most common fear? Now, for many people, it's having to speak in public. And this panic can manifest itself as panic and anxiety weeks or even months before the actual event. But it really doesn't have to be this way. So what am I talking about when I say public speaking? Well, it doesn't have to mean the traditional, podium events with hundreds of eager listeners. It can be as simple as a presentation at work, or maybe something over Zoom to your boss and colleagues. Even simpler, you might just be expected to give an opinion in a meeting or be asked for an alternative suggestion. Either way, these events can fill many people with absolute dread, but again, it doesn't have to be this way. So, why do we panic during public speaking? I found that this stems from the fear of being incapacitated by anxiety and then being unable to complete what you were saying, or worse, actually forgetting what you were talking about in the first place. Now, let me share one of my reoccurring thoughts when I've had public speaking anxiety in the past. Now, this happened quite a few times, but when it was getting near my turn to take control of the presentation at work, I would start to get nervous and then imagine that I could just, jump through the window and run away. Sometimes this daydream was so vivid that I would have to give myself a shake to actually get back to reality. Now, so how should a person with an anxiety issue tackle public speaking? Firstly, you want to accept the feelings. Now, these sensations, they're very unlikely to go away overnight. You need to approach them in a new way. Now, many top speakers have anxiety, and some of it might be worse than what you and I have experienced, but they always manage to channel this nervousness and end of the day put on a good show. So try not to dwell on these feelings. You just want to accept them for what they are, and that's it, they are feelings. Secondly, is anxiety dangerous? Well, the great news here is that the average healthy person can experience very extreme anxiety and not be affected at all physically. Even if you don't fall into this category and you can join the club here, then you would be amazed at how much of the anxiety and panic that we can feel is just in the mind and will pass pretty quickly. I'll say thirdly here, do you think the audiences even notice? And again, a quick example from my past. I can remember doing a lot of public speaking to both small and large audiences, and I can also vividly remember feeling terrified, and for some reason my left foot would always tap wildly when I was speaking. But you know what? The audience never ever noticed. I wasn't the best speaker out there, but I was generally considered to be okay. But that's completely different to the way the anxiety made me feel at the time. So what is the answer? Well, you need to keep saying to yourself that I am not in danger and these sensations will pass. And also realise that anxiety, it doesn't control you and it is not a threat. Anxiety and panic will come back only because you are afraid of the fear of anxiety. What I mean is that you become fearful that the next anxiety attack will really knock your socks off and completely destroy your public speaking. The great news is, though, it won't. If you feel a wave of initial anxiety before your next public speaking event, then try to react to that feeling with confidence. You want to say to yourself that this anxiety is just a feeling and it isn't a threat. It's simply a normal rush of adrenaline that even the most confident of people experience. You can even think of anxiety like this. You'll say to it, "Oh, there you are. I've been wondering when you would arrive. I've been expecting you to show up, and by the way, I am not in the least bit threatened by any of the strange sensations you are creating. I am completely safe here." So how do you feel? I mean, has this helped, with your public speaking anxiety? Please be sure to let everyone know how you feel in the video comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to be the first to see all my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, try not to worry when you don't have to.